journey with the arts began probably around since I was just like a baby. Like, I've always just like done something funny to my family. They'll, oh my goodness, look at Leah. And that's where I was like, oh, I kind of like this attention thing. And my mom started putting me in a commercial. It wasn't really like a good commercial. It was like a car commercial. I was in a pumpkin costume. Can't really see my face though, but that's kind of like, I was like, oh wow, I kind of like this, you know, costume, being expressing myself thing. It's really cool. And from there on, just kept on doing more shows. So yeah.
So my journey with the arts began as a young girl. I have always loved music. I've always been running around singing songs, annoying everybody. And I actually first got into performing arts through the Young Americans Performing Arts summer camps. I would beg my parents to go every single summer, and I think I went for like 10 summers in a row, all the way from like 4th grade up until I was 15 or 16. So I really got the full experience of performing and creating a show and watching it come together, and I just fell in love with that process. And ever since that, I've been in choir, singing, dancing as much as possible everywhere I go.
Yeah, so my journey with the arts began years ago. I did show choir in high school, and there was a group of people who really wanted to get into acting and stuff, so we would make little videos together on YouTube and at their house, and we'd do role-playing LARPing. And that was one of the definite starter kits. And then when I moved to Sioux Falls, I did plays with the Orpheum Theater.
My journey with the arts began all the way back when I was like 5 years old. That's when I first joined dance. And from then on, I was hooked. I joined school programs like choir and band and did the plays and was in dance all throughout that. So it's been a major part of my life.
My journey with the arts began, I would say, before I even got to any stage. I actually used to, okay, you're gonna laugh. I used to watch Barney, of course, you know, we all watch Barney, but I would perform all of the songs for my family whenever we had a party. So Barney was my love, and I love you, you love me, you know, all that. It was great.
So my journey with the arts began probably about 5 years ago. I started hosting events with my kids. It was called First Lego League, and so they needed an MC for their competitions, and so I volunteered to be the MC for their competitions. And so it was my first chance to get in front of a group of people and just talk and get the crowd energized and have fun. So that was a lot of improv and a lot of just creating characters that would keep people engaged.
My journey with the arts began at the tender age of like 3 or 4, when my mom used to parade me around to different relatives singing nursery rhymes and random songs that I had picked up when I was learning to talk. And it proceeded from there with my aunt thrusting me into singing songs that I had no business singing at the age that I was. So that's really where it all started, is with my mom and my aunt.
My journey with the arts began about when I was 5 years old. I started singing on the worship team in church. And then in 2nd grade, my vocal teacher came up to me and she was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be a performer. And she was like, well, then we got to get you on a stage. And so my first ever solo was Let It Snow in our Christmas concert. And ever since then, like, I have not been able to stay off a stage. So, yeah.